Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well and enjoy learning through your online classes. I, Indu Singh, is again in front of you all to teach you a new chapter. Today, we are going to learn chapter number 2, that is counting in groups. In this chapter, we are going to learn different contents, which are as follows: more or less, grouping in tens, counting in pairs, cardinal and ordinal numbers. So are you ready to learn these subtopics with various activities? So let's start. The first subtopic from chapter number 2 is grouping in tens. So my dear student, can you able to tell me what is grouping? Don't worry, I am going to tell you what is grouping. Grouping means when you collectively hold some shapes, pictures or other objects in a bundle or a group. But what do you understand by grouping in tens? When you collectively hold these shapes, pictures and other objects in the number 10. For example, when you see picture 1, in this picture, different shapes are arranged in a group. And when you count these shapes, they are numbered as 10. So this is a group of different shapes in 10. Now we'll move to the second picture. In this picture, different smileys are arranged in one group, and when you count the number of smileys, it will give you number 10. That is why it is also considered as a group of tens. So in this way, you can easily make a group of tens. You can easily arrange any shapes, pictures or objects in a group of tens. To make you understand more about grouping, I have brought certain examples for you. As you can see, there are certain numbers written on the slide. When we move to the first box, number 0 is written. It means we don't have any object for grouping. When we will move to the second box, 1 is written. It means we are having only one object. Then we will move to third box. Here 2 is written. It means that we are having two objects and we can arrange them in a group of 2. Then in the fourth box, number 3 is written. It means we are having 3 objects in a group. Then we will move to the fourth box. Here 4 objects are grouped in a single face. Then when we'll move to the last box, here number 5 is written. It means we are having 5 objects in one group. So in this way, you can arrange any number of objects in a particular group. Here is the second picture in which you can easily able to group them according to the conditions. Here are some more examples of grouping in tens. In this slide, I am going to show you how to make a group of tens with the help of these pictures. So let's move to picture 1. In picture 1, some balls are arranged in a group of 10. When you count the number of balls, they are 10 in numbers but arranged in one group. When we move to the second picture, 10 toffees are there which are arranged in a group of 10. Then in the last picture, this is a group of 10 fishes. So my dear student, by this way, you can easily make a group of tens of any objects. Our next subtopic from chapter number 2 is counting in pairs. My dear students, I have already explained you how to do grouping in tens. Now we are going to learn about counting in pairs. Can you guess what is pair? A pair is formed when two identical similar things that are matched for use together, like a pair of gloves, a pair of earrings, or something consisting of or regarded as having two parts or pieces joined together. For example, a pair of scissors, a pair of slacks. So, a pair is formed by two identical or similar things which we can use together. Here are some examples of pairs. Pair of slippers, as you can see in picture number 1, and a pair of pliers, as you can see in picture number 2. You can easily see the examples of pairs around your surrounding. So keep observing. Here are some more examples of pair. In picture number 1, as you can see, a pair of pears are jumping. And in picture number 2, a pair of students are enjoying their school time. So keep observing for the pairs. Our next subtopic from the chapter number 2 is compare and find, and this is a very interesting and easy topic which you have already learned in your previous classes. My dear students, in this concept we are going to count the number of objects and then we are going to compare them, which is more in number or which is less in number. So to make you more clear, I have brought you two pictures. In picture number 1, there are number of balls which you have to count and then compare. If you count the number of balls in first box, they are 9 in number. And if you count the number of balls in the second picture, they are 8 in number. After counting, we have to compare them and find out which is more in number or which is less in number. Have you remembered this sign in the middle of 9 and 8? Yes, this is the sign of crocodile mouth, which you have already learnt in your previous classes. So we are going to open this crocodile mouth towards the bigger number. So 9 is bigger than 8. Okay, so we are going to open this crocodile mouth towards 9. Now we will move to the second picture. In this picture, we are going to count the number of ice creams. In the first picture, there are 3 in number, and in the second picture, they are 4 in number. And when you compare these two pictures, you know that 4 is greater than 3. So we are going to open this crocodile mouth towards number 4. To make you more clear about compare and find, I have brought you certain examples. So let's start. In first example, certain number of stars are arranged. So first of all, we have to count the number of stars and then find out which one is greater or which is smaller. So in the first box, there are 12 number of stars, and in the second box, there are 7 number of stars. So after counting, you have to compare them, which is bigger or which is smaller. So you know that 12 is bigger than 7. We are going to open the crocodile mouth towards 12. Now let's move to the second picture box. In this box, we have arranged certain balls. So let's start counting. In picture 1, there are 8 balls, and in picture 2, there are 12 balls. It is very easy. We are going to open the crocodile mouth towards 12 balls. Now we'll move to the third box. In this box, kites are arranged. In first one, 11 kites are arranged, and in the second box, 13 kites are arranged. So, it's pretty clear that 13 is bigger than 11. We are going to open the crocodile mouth towards 13. Let's move to the last one. In this picture, toffees are arranged, and when we count the number of toffees in first box, they are 15 in numbers, and in the second box, they are 10 in number. So by comparing them, we are able to find out that 15 is bigger or more in number than 10. So we are going to open the crocodile mouth towards 15. Isn't it easy? So in this way, we will revise our next concept, that is compare and find. Let's have some fun with comparing and finding. To make it more clear, I have brought you one example in which you have to play a guessing game and find out the more or less. But remember that thing, you are not supposed to count because it is a guessing game. Let's move to the first question. Number of teeth in your mouth. More than 40 or less than 40? Start guessing and ring the correct answer. Let's move to the second question. Number of seeds in an orange. More than 50 or less than 50? Start guessing. Third question. Number of matchsticks in a matchbox. It's more than 30 or less than 30? Let's find out. Question number 4. Number of pencils in your class. More than 45 or less than 45? Okay, start guessing. And last question. Number of spokes in one cycle wheel. More than 20 or less than 20? Isn't it fun? So start guessing. I hope the previous concepts are clear to you. It's time to move to the next subtopic from chapter number 2, that is cardinal and ordinal number. So my dear students, get ready to learn a new subtopic with various interesting activities. So what is cardinal number? Cardinal numbers are counting numbers and give us the answer of how many. If I am going to tell you, count the number of students in your class, the answer will be the cardinal number. Now, what is an ordinal number? The ordinal numbers going to tell you about the order or position of object. For example, when the result of class is announced, whatever the position secured by the students gives you the ordinal numbers. This is the chart of ordinal numbers. As you can see in the chart, the ordinal numbers are written first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. Keep practice of ordinal numbers. Now, this is the chart representing ordinal numbers from 11 to 20, where most of the students made mistake. So kindly focus on the spellings. 11th, E-L-E-V-E-N-T-H. 12th, T-W-E-L-F-T-H. 13th, T-H-I-R-T-E-E-N-T-H. 14th, F-O-U-R-T-E-E-N-T-H. 15th, F-I-F-T-E-E-N-T-H. 16th, S-I-X-T-E-E-N-T-H. 17th, S-E-V-E-N-T-H. T-E-E-N-T-H. 18th, E-I-G-H-T-E-E-N-T-H. 19th, N-I-N-E-T-E-E-N-T-H. And last, 20th, T-W-E-N-T-I-E-T-H. So my lovely students, keep practice ordinal numbers and their spellings. Let's have some practice of ordinal and cardinal numbers. My dear students, to explain more, I have brought you two pictures. Let's first discuss about picture number 1. In this picture, number of pairs are arranged and some condition is given in the question. So let's see what it is. There are dash pairs and the dash pair has a worm in it. You have to fill these blanks with either a ordinal number or a cardinal number. So first of all, let's talk about the first blank. There are dash pairs. The question asks you about how many. So how many? The answer is 10, which is the cardinal number. And let's move to the second blank. The dash pair has a worm in it. In this part, we are talking about the order or the position of the particular pair, which gives you the ordinal number, that is 7th. Now let's move to the second picture. In this picture, some triangles are arranged. In the first part, there are dash triangles. It gives you how many. So the answer will be the cardinal number, that is 12. And the dash triangle is circled. It is asking about the position of the circled triangle, which is 8th, that represent the ordinal number. So my dear student, I hope with these examples, ordinal and cardinal numbers concept is clear to you. To make you more clear about cardinal and ordinal numbers, I have brought you a puzzle. The heading is Puzzling Tale. It's also in your textbook. So kindly refer this tale and try to tickle your brain. My dear students, now we are heading towards our last concept of this chapter, that is how many more to make it 100. We have already learned about grouping in tens. After that, we will move further towards 100. To explain this, I have brought you one example, which is also mentioned in your book. The heading of this example is Seema's Century. Yes, Seema is going to make a century. Did you have heard about the word century? What does it mean? Century means a number marked 100. So, we are going to make it 100. Seema has made a design with different bindis, as you can see in the picture. Look at the groups and guess the total number of bindis. Draw more groups to complete 100 bindis. And how many more bindis do you have to draw? So, to solve all these questions, we have to carefully observe this picture. When you observe this picture, you can see different types of bindis, but what is common among all these? They are the group of tens. See, as you will move from the top to bottom, how many groups of tens are there? Let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Seema already had 8 group of tens, which gives you 80. But Seema needs 100 bindis. So how many more bindis Seema needed? Seema needed 2 group of tens, that is 20. That is the way how we complete our century. Isn't it interesting? So keep learning, keep practicing.